It is a collective read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you come in and you hit that like button for your girl. Okay? So, the download that I received today was clarify. Ask God to clarify your movements. You got commitment, taking things are getting serious. When you're getting serious with someone, you need to ask God to clarify before you even get serious with someone. The way dating is now, a lot of people is moving off sex. Okay, people getting connections, they have sex first, and then when they actually move in with this person or marry this person or really get to know this person, they become unsatisfied. They become unsatisfied. And then most marriages end up in divorce or end up in separation because you invited God to the wedding. You never asked God, should you walk down the aisle with that person? Or you never ask God, should you move in with that person? You never ask God, is this the person that you have for me, right? So it's like you only invite God to the wedding. You only invite God into the relationship, but you never ask God, should you be in this relationship? Should you go on dates with this person? Like, you never give God the time at that moment when it's happened. Clarification is what you need. I'm talking to an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Some of you guys feel like, there's someone that's in your energy that you feel like you need to stay distant from, or you feel like you should be with this person. Like, you're not for sure. Some of you guys may want to propose or go on a date with someone. Some of you guys may even want to move in with someone. But caution is here. It's like you need to find out more information. You're not for sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if this person gonna break your heart. You don't know if this person has been to the clinic. They stay STD free. You don't know anything. There's a lot of things that going on in your mind. So you want research. My thing is ask God. Grand Rising, ask God. Get clarification from God before you make these decisions. Ask God, is this my person? Ask God. So you got water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of y'all been praying to God already. Tell the universe exactly what it is that you want. You've already been praying to God. And I feel like y'all been seeing the messages. Y'all been seeing angel numbers. You should look up them angel numbers. Or y'all been seeing things. Spirit said, yes, that is the truth. The universe God been sending that message to you. Confession. God been sending that message to you. Someone has something to tell you. God been sending that message to you. You've been praying to God, asking water sign. Some of y'all, should you get a divorce? Y'all been asking, should you get a divorce? Or just should you break up with someone? Mm-hmm. Or for some of y'all have already broken up with this person, right? Y'all have already broken up this person, water sign. You already broken up with this person. Some of y'all already got a separation from this person. This person is trying to come back into your life. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. I feel like you've already had sex with them. I'm talking to a same-sex connection, okay? God, let me tell y'all something. On this channel, we do not discriminate, okay? Only God can judge. Whatever you choose to deal with in your privacy, in your home, that is your business. Okay, we do not discriminate on this channel. So some of y'all could be in a same sex connection and you pray to God and you ask God, should you take this person back into your life? Some of y'all were married to this person. Y'all were. And I'm talking to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And it's like, you don't know if you really want to let this person back in. Because you feel like you've already ended some cycles with this person. You're not for sure. You do understand that people can change, and forgiveness is a must. You want to open up your heart to this person, but it's like, should you move on from this person? And you've already asked God, should you do this, right? You've already asked God, should you do this? Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So let me give you a message. Okay. So my Father God says, you made this person realize their flaws. Okay, you got on the journey of, on the right path. You've been going to church more. And for some of y'all, this is a soulmate. You have a soul contract with this person, but you felt overwhelmed when you was with this person. You felt like this person made so many mistakes. Okay, it's not about money with this person, because you do know this person can provide, and you did have hope that things would be good between you and this person, because you do have the chemistry. But what my Father God is letting you know, if you take this person back, you don't have equal give and take with this person, and you won't have equal give and take with this person. You won't. For some of y'all, this is a mixed race connection. You could be black, they could be white. You could be white, they could be black, Hispanic, Chinese, or whatever, but it's not the same race. It's not the same race. But I feel like my Father God is saying that this person is holding back. They're going to continue to hold back. Whatever it is that you had a problem with at first, it's like they haven't changed. This person has not changed. So you've been praying to God, water sign, and you wanted this message. There go your message. This person has not changed. And this is not like a cheating situation. This is someone that's not trying to change their ways. They're not trying to take accountability for their actions. So you got damage. Y'all both are hurting from this situation, but I do feel like forgive this person, because the forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. But far as you getting back into union, I don't feel like it's like this person is ready for that. I don't feel like this person is, I feel like if you give this person another shot at this moment, it may not go like you wanted to. I do feel like y'all have unfinished business, but right now it's not the time to let that person back in, because this person is going to sabotage it again. Okay? So that's what I have for my people that's been praying to God. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you just been praying to God, period. Like, if you wanted to know, water sign or earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay? So what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Mercury retrograde just passed. I feel like a lot of y'all was in y'all head around Mercury retrograde. You got gold digger. Some of y'all could trying to figure out if you need to move on from a gold digger. Somebody only dealing with you because what they feel like you could do for them. My Father God said yes. Yes, that's why they're with you. And yes, you need to move on. Yes, you need to move on. Some of y'all feel like I'm getting this, that some of y'all feel like that you fumbled a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is coming out in the reverse. You feel like you fumbled that person. You feel like my Father God said you didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention. You didn't follow your intuition when it came down to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You didn't. For some of y'all could have, okay, we're gonna push that to the side of somebody fumbling a fire sign and somebody dealing with a gold digger. My Father God said some of y'all y'all trying to figure out if you need to let go of this gold digger. Is this person only with you because they feel like you can take them out, or they feel like you're going to give them, or they feel like, this is just money based. And my Father God said, yes, you know what you're feeling. You know exactly what you're feeling. This person is not with you because they want to be with you. They with you because they feel like you're going to give and take care and provide, and you need to distance yourself from this person. This started off as a sex-based union. Like, y'all started off having sex, then y'all wind up getting into a connection, and then now you're seeing the real deal of this person. Should you end cycles with this person? My Father God said, yes, you should. Yes, you should. And don't go back. They'll be back in the reverse. Don't go back. This is not a same sex connection. My Father God is like speaking on this. Like, this is not a same sex connection. This right here is a man dealing with a woman. Yeah. And you need to release this person. Yes, this person is only with you for They think they going on trips. They think you gonna splurge. You gonna do all that. You need to cut off communication with this person. This is the type of person that will try to get pregnant by you because they think they done hit the jackpot. You need to let this person go now. This person is not moving from a heart space. This person is a narcissist. This person know exactly what they are doing. You know there's something within you telling you to beg up from this person. Them your ancestors. Those are your ancestors telling you to break up with this person. Get away from this person because they don't mean you no good. They don't mean you no good. Yeah, caution. Red flag is all over this person. Caution. You gotta find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Yes, your ancestors is letting you know like this ain't even worth putting in the work. Because this person don't have your best interest at heart. This person is a taker. Give me. That's all this person is trying to do. They're not trying to they're not trying to have something stable and solid. They're just trying to have somebody that's gonna take care of them. And my Father God said you need to let go. Let go and let God. Y'all need to start asking God before y'all start getting in these relationships with these people. Y'all need to start asking God up front, is these the people? Because you want loyalty, air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You want loyalty, but you done jumped into something and baby, you need to let it go. My Father God say you need to let it go right now because it is not worth it. Okay, it is not worth it. This person is not going to give you, or if you stay in this, it's going to be worse than what you think it is. It's going to get worse. Yes, my Father God say yes, that is the truth. It's going to get worse. This connection is going to get worse. You can look, give it time in the reverse. Ain't no give it time. My Father God and your ancestors say you need to move away from this now. Not now, but right now. Right now. Ain't no good in this. You know what you feel. You know what your heart is telling you. You know it. You feel it. It's red flag all over this person. Every time you look up, this person is big and big and big and big and big. And this person is not with you trying to build. This person is trying to get taken care of. And let me tell you something. This person is not pregnant. My Father God say this person is not pregnant. Don't you let this person tell you that they think that they pregnant, because that's what they're going to do. That's the plan that they got coming up. God is always preparing you for what's next. This person is going to tell you they think that they're pregnant, even though they know that they're not pregnant. They're not pregnant. Don't let this person trick you, because they're going to try to trick you with that. They can trick you, then they can beat you. They're going to say they think that they're pregnant. They can buy time so y'all can be having sex and they can get pregnant. Get your ass away from this person ASAP. Okay, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person, my Father God and your ancestors do not approve of that person. Okay? So, for some of y'all ask my Father God, did you fumble a fire sign? They coming out in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Did you fumble that person? You didn't follow your intuition with this person and said the red flags you ignore now will come back and bite you later. You feel like it's biting you in your ass. This person is in a reverse, so that probably means that this person walked away from you. Clarify this fire sign, please. You got neglected. I failed to give you what you need. You failed to give this fire sign what it was that they needed. You failed to give this fire sign love. You got indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. You could have been wishy-washy with this person, in and out, but you got irreplaceable. Our love is always there despite the distance. You're in love with this person. You're in love with this person. That's why you feel like you may have fumbled this person. You got soul tie. I always feel connected to you. And you got reminiscent. I miss our inside jokes. You miss this person. And you're asking God, did you fumble this person? My Father God said you didn't appreciate this person. Unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. You showed this person that you acted as if you didn't care about this person, even though you was in love with this person. holding back. You was holding back from this person as well. I should have expressed myself better. My Father God said, yes, that's what you did. You know exactly what you did to fumble this person. And my Father God says, yes, you did fumble this person. Yes, you did. You got broken. I feel shattered about this situation. My Father God said, you feel shattered about this situation because you neglected to give somebody something that you've already had for them. You was in love with this person. Instead of you showing that you was in love with this person, you showed the opposite. You showed the opposite. You held back your feelings from this person. You didn't appreciate this person. And now you're understanding. I see your side of the story. Now you see this person's side of the story. But you're feeling like, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. You feeling like this person ain't going to take you back. That's why you asking God, did you fumble this person? You needed clarification that this person was who you felt like they was in your heart. You needed clarification. Well, you should have asked all this clarification before you did what you did. See, you fumbled the bag first. Now you want to ask God, was this your person, or did you fumble this person? You should have asked God before you even made all these decisions to do this. You should have asked God before you held back, before you start not showing this person you love them. You caused a lot of damage to this connection. We are both hurting from this. My Father God said you caused a lot of damage to this connection. You got conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. You want to call this person, but you caused a lot of confusion. And my Father God said you made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes that you need to learn from. And you need to take accountability for your actions. What else, Spirit? You need to take accountability for your actions. A lot of you guys are not taking accountability for your actions. Regret. I wish this never happened. Yes, you wish this never happened the way that you treated this person. And you don't know if this person will forgive you. You don't know. But this person is focusing on self-love. This is someone that's loving themselves right now. This is someone that's focused on themselves right now. This is someone that's not focused on anything but self right now. And my Father God said, yes, you did fumble the bag. You fumbled this. Yep. You got daydream. I am always longing for you. You're always longing for this person. You're feeling overwhelmed. The stress for me, the stress is draining you. You're overwhelmed because you really feel like you lost this person. But see, all you had to do was go to God first and get clarification about this person. That's what you should have done. Before you did all this, you caused this person to detach from you. That's what you did. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. This person detached from you. Why? Because I'm struggling to find the right path. You were struggling to find the right path. Some of y'all been hurt before, so you treated this person as if they're the ones that hurt you. My Father God say this fire sign ain't hurt you. This fire sign have not done nothing wrong to you. It was you. It was you. That's why you needed to take accountability. Yes, unsatisfied. It says, I wasn't happy with the way things was going. This person wasn't happy with the way things was going. They wasn't. You are a better person than I am. And you feel like this person is better than you. You do. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. That's how you feel. And you feel guilty. I feel guilty. I feel the pain from the damage I caused. Yes, you do. And now you want to mend this connection. I want to fix up this connection. Let me tell you what my Father, God, and Spirit say that's the truth. See, it took for you to lose this person. It took for you to lose this person. Look, clarification. For you to recognize who this person is. When you already knew who this person was in your heart. My Father God said you already knew. You chose to hold back from this person. You chose to do the things that you did to this person. You chose to do those things. You chose to do that. You chose to, because I'm hearing some of y'all like you was disrespectful. I should have expressed myself better. That's what it shows. You was disrespectful. You chose to be disrespectful to this person. You chose to mistreat this person. That's what my Father God said. You chose to do so. Why? Why did you choose to do that? I need to figure out why would you choose? Why would you choose to mistreat someone? Why would you choose to neglect them? Why? When you knew in your heart that you loved them. You already felt like this. You knew that you and this person this was your soulmate. That's how you felt. You felt like this person was your soulmate. You felt like this person was the one for you. But why would you choose to treat them like that then? I need to know why. Why, Spirit? Why did they choose to treat this person that way? Because they didn't want to show the world that they was in love. Because you worried about what other people may think or what other people may say. And then you didn't want to look like a simp or a sap in front of others. So you worried about what other people may think or what other people may say, your family, because you was in love. You worried about what your family might think or what your family might say or what your friends might think or what your friends might say because you was in love. So you instead of showing love, you show toxicity. Yeah, and now you want to fight for this connection. You want to go towards this person and fight for this connection. Tower in the reverse, but you don't know how you're gonna get it. Now you're recognizing the tower moments that you have created. Now you're talking to God and you're trying to get this connection back because you feel like you fumbled this person. Your wife. Ooh, my Father God said this was your wife. You caused your wife to walk away from you. This was your wife. That was your wife. You manifested her into your life. That was your wife. She's single now. She's single. And you want to collaborate back with her. My Father God says, you know this is your 10 of Cups. You know this is the sun, your ultimate happiness. You know it. The sun with the 10 of Cups, that's your ultimate happiness. You know who this person is to you. And you know, look. Y'all are ordained spouses. Look at that. Y'all are in love with each other. Y'all hearts are both crying out to each other. But my Father God said, you know, this is your wife. You're gonna need to show up as a husband. I feel like my Father God is saying, yes, you come with this person, but it's gonna take hard work to get this person back because this person has released the burden of being with you. You're gonna have to give it your best shot. You're going to have to give it your best shot to get this person back. And that's the final decision from our Father God. You're going to have to release the old and step into a new you. You're going to have to show up as a husband. And you're going to have to remove these toxic ways that you were stuck in order to get this person back. Because my Father God said he's not going to open a door for you to go in and hurt this person again. He's not. This Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is not somebody that is just considered sex-based. You should not worry about what your family and friends have to say. Because at the end of the day, this is your journey, not theirs. This is your life, not theirs. This is your wife, not theirs. Some of y'all already know this person, your wife. And my Father God say that's the truth. You already know that this person is your wife. You want this person, my Father God said, you're going to have to stand in your truth. Yes, for some of y'all, this is your twin flame. You share one heart, one soul with this person. There's a cord connected to you and this person. You see that cord wrapped around her? You see their heart right there? So, yes, my Father God said, yes, you fumbled your fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your wife. You caused that person to walk away. You pushed that person away instead of showing this person love. You chose to neglect them. You chose to hold back from them, and you did not appreciate them when you should have been giving them your heart. My Father God said you should have been giving them your heart. I always feel connected to you. You always feel connected to this person. Why? Because you see that, you see it, you see that cord, see that heart. You share one heart, one soul with this person. Yes, this person is your ultimate happiness, your son, your 10 of cups. Yes, this is someone you're supposed to build something stable and solid with. But you chose to keep bringing tower moments. So yes, you fumbled it by listening to family and friends, by feeling like you can't wear your heart on your sleeve, by doing things that you know you should have never did. You fumbled it. And my Father God said you did not listen to your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back and bite you later. The red flags you was ignoring was your behavior. Was your behavior. Was your behavior. Okay? So my Father God said, as of right now, you and this person is not moving on to calmer waters. You are stuck in your head about what's next. My Father God said, if you want this person, if you want to get back to this person's good grace, you're going to have to plant that seed in order for it to grow. You're going to have to water it with time, attention, consistency, love, kindness, respectfulness, faithfulness. You need to show up as a husband to your wife. That's how you're going to grow this 10 of Pentacles. Something stable, something solid. With the sun, full of happiness and joy, and the 10 of Cups. The happy life, the happy wife, the happy house, the happy spouse, the everlasting love. Heaven on earth is what you can enjoy with this person. But you got to show up in a different light. Okay? Alrighty, so that's what I have for those who asked God, did they fumble a fire sign? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And yes, that is your wife. You wanted to know, was that your person? Some of y'all wanted to know, was that your person? My Father God said, yes, that is your wife. Your ordained spouse. That's what I just heard. That's your ordained spouse. That's the person that comes from your rib. And right now she's moving on to calmer waters by herself. Because of the chaos, conflict, and drama, because of the tower moment, she focusing on her. She left. Okay, so that's what I have for those who feel like they fumbled the fire sign. Anything else, Father? So you got air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got loyalty, patience in the reverse. Somebody needs to understand what loyalty is. Yeah, you got distance. You don't understand what loyalty is. What is this? Then you got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then you got communication in the reverse. Some of y'all air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's no communication between y'all. Communicate is in the reverse. And you got patience is in the reverse. Your patience is running thin about this separation, about this distance between y'all. But you need to understand what loyalty is. You don't know what you don't. I don't think you ever been around anyone that's been loyal to you. So it's like you really don't know what loyalty is. You really don't know how to give proper, genuine love. Like you want to, but some of y'all are afraid to do so. Loyalty does not mean sex. It does not. It does not. What else, Spirit? Loyalty does not mean sex. Yeah, oh. You got moving. Change the residence, moving in with your partner. You want to build something solid with this person. You do. But my Father God said you got to work on your actions. You got to work on your behaviors. You're trying to get the guidance from God, but you got to listen. Because my Father God said dishonesty is what's ripping y'all apart. You lying. It's time to be honest with yourself so you can be honest with others. My Father God said that's why this reunion ain't took place yet. That's why you're not for sure if you're going to get this person back. And my Father God said that's why he has not opened the door for you to receive this person back, because you're still lying to yourself. Not only are you lying to yourself, you're lying to others about this connection. God said he's not going to open that door back up and you're not honest. Okay. Commitment is what you want. You see this person as a part of your life. I want to be a part of your life. You want to be a part of this person's life. You want to be a part of, and you want this person to be a part of your life. There should be no indecisiveness. You know what you want. You should be able to show that in front of anyone. In front of anyone. If this, you can't ask God for your person and then don't treat this person right. Dishonesty is what's keeping y'all apart, because not only are you lying to yourself, you lying to others about this connection. You're acting like this separation don't bother you. That's what my Father God said. Yeah, I'm afraid what others may think, and that's your biggest problem right there. Worried about what somebody else may think. It's your life. Why you letting somebody else opinion stop you from going after what it is that you want? You telling God what it is that you want, but my Father God like, nah, you're gonna have to step up and be the leader in this connection. You're gonna have to show this person that you want them. I'm not opening doors for you to go back to someone and not do what you telling me you gonna do, because you worried about what somebody else may think. You got irreplaceable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Yes, you're in love with this person, and you think that you don't want to show it. You don't want to show the world that you're in love. You're afraid to show this person that you're in love. Why? Because you think that if you get back with this person, they're going to do you the way that you do them. If you show this person your love, you think that this person going to do get back. That's because of the people that you're around. You're around that type of energy that do get back, get back, get back. That's not this person. You're projecting that energy onto this person. Clarify this fire sign, please. Clarify this chemistry. It's chemistry there with you and this fire sign. Clarify this fire sign. How am I taking this? Okay. It says the way you love can never be matched. This person's love can't be matched. The way this person loves you, the way this person treats you, the kindness, and you got soul tie. I always feel connected to you. You love this person. Without a doubt, you're in love with this person. And my Father God said he's not opening any doors for you with this person until you understand that you are self-sabotaging. By holding back, by not being vulnerable, not being consistent, by changing up. Yeah, you want to hear this person's voice. You miss this person. My Father God say he knows the heart. I want to call and hear your voice. Yes, you do. But see, there's a block. My Father God is stopping you from reaching out. He's putting a block in front of this. Why? Because you are not taking accountability. Mistakes. You're not learning from your mistakes. You got to let go of third parties. You have to, because it's in reverse. I feel like you already know that you can't be dealing with third parties. But my Father God says they're just not romantically. You need to let go a lot of people that will come between this connection. You got to let go of people mentally, physically, emotionally when it comes down to this connection. Family, friends, if there's anything that's going to put a bridge or a gap between you and this person because someone else is interfering or someone else is trying to interrupt, you already know who those people is. There should be cut off game. You should be cutting them people out. You have to learn that this is about your heart and what you want and what you want to experience with this person. If you're not ready to do the work, my Father God is not going to open the door. He said he's not opening that door. That pride and ego, you got to shut down. I let my pride and ego get in the way of our connection. My Father God said you got to shut that down. He's not opening that door. Nope. So I haven't told you everything. Yes. My Father God know the truth. He know what's going on, but you lying to other people. You lying to other people and you listening to other people. You walking around acting like you're okay when you're not. And that's why my Father God say he's not opening that door. He's not. There's so much work that you need to do. You got to be honest with yourself so you can be honest with others about this connection. This is a soul contract. This is a twin flame. This is a higher level soulmate for guys. The lessons are like, you need to start learning lessons. You need to start taking accountability for your actions before my Father God open the door and allow you to mend this connection. You already feel guilty from the mistakes that you made. You know you caused a lot of damage. This feels overwhelming. You need to start showing that, because my Father God said he's not opening that door. That door gonna stay closed until you start taking accountability. Yes, you know that you need to not allow third parties, but that don't just go for the people you having sex with. That go for family, that go for friends, anybody that's going to try to stop or manipulate this connection or get out in your ear. The people, you know who the people are. They need to be cut off. They need to be cut off. Why? Because one thing y'all need to know, if you allow certain people to come in and interrupt the connection, Lucifer gonna always use those people against you. Always. So you gotta stop. You gotta end it now. You gotta cut those people out before he can even try to use them again. Because he will. He will. It's called temptation. So air sign, Gemini, leaving Aquarius, my Father God say you need to know what loyalty is. Respect is. Loyalty, respect. You need to stand on that. You need to stand on that. Okay? Let me get a final message for you. Hold on. Let me get a final message. What's the final message to my air sign about this connection? What's the final message? Look, soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Yes, it's okay to give this person your heart. It's okay to date this person. It's okay to flirt with this person. It's okay to have fun with this person. Yes, you want to relocate with this person, but my Father God said you have to stand in your truth. The fresh start, you can have the brand new fresh start with this person as long as you understand this is your empress. This is your empress, and she should be treated as your empress. You want to reunite with this person? You got to release the past. Past ways, past choices, past people. You got to show up different. Okay? Different energy. Can't come in the same energy. Same old keys don't unlock no doors. You can't expect to step into something new but acting the same and acting the old way or the same way and looking for a different outcome. It's not going to happen. This person don't trust you. Why? Because you wasn't being vulnerable. You wasn't being emotional with this person. You was being unemotional with this person. You wasn't being spontaneous with this person, and you was not giving to this person. So this person do not trust you. Yeah, very soon. My Father God say, yeah, he know you want to go in. He know you want to go in, but you got to show true love to this person. And my Father God said, yes, this is your true love. You know it. But you got this fear of failure. You got this fear that everything is going to fall apart. You got this fear that if you give this person your heart, they're going to turn around and hurt you, or they're going to do you like you did them. The moment you start, you got to stop thinking like that. The reason why you think like that is because you've been with people that done that to you. So you're not realizing that you're trying to protect your heart, but you're actually hurting this person. That's the part you need to understand. You need to be the change. Because This person knows her worth, and she knows that she deserves better. She knows it. Stop trying to control the situation. Stop trying to control it and let things fold. Enjoy the quality time with that person. Okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy it and be honest. It's time for you to have that honest conversation with yourself so you can have it with her. Falling in love. Yes, you falling in love. You are in love, and it's okay to be in love. It's okay to show it to the world. It's okay to be vulnerable with your woman. But if you cannot do that and step up and be the guy that you say you want to be, then God cannot open this door for you. He can't. Because it's not fair to keep opening the door for you to go back towards someone to hurt them. It's not fair. My Father God said it's not fair. It's not fair to her. Either you're going to open up your heart and stand in your truth, or you're going to have to stay your distance from this person. God said it's not fair. Either way, open up your heart and be the change, or stay your distance from this person. Okay? So, that's what I have for an air sign that wants to go back towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all got to get clarification from God, y'all. Getting clarification from God is what everybody's needs. Before you try to walk down these paths, before y'all try to get married and all that, go to God first. Some of y'all, I got one more message. It's about a job. Some of y'all, should you walk away from a job? Should you walk away from a job because you're stressed? You ain't making no money. You feel like you're comfortable with there, dog. You're comfortable there, but you ain't happy. You ain't making no money there. Yeah, your ships ain't coming in with this job. Should you find you another job? That's what you're saying. Who is this I'm talking to? You feel like you can't really provide for your kids. You can't provide for your kids and a woman with this job. That's what I'm getting. Look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. I could be talking to a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male. You can't be a husband with this job. That's what you're saying. You can't meet nobody's expectations with this job. Not your woman's. Not the way you want to provide. What else? Should you find you a new job, or should you stay at this job? But your wishes are not being fulfilled if you keep collaborating at this job. For some of y'all, I'm this fire sign study coming up. Some of y'all are really dealing with fire sign women. You want to release the job and you want to go towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman. But you feel like you ain't got nothing to provide for her. Nothing. That's what you said. You don't got nothing. But you want to take action towards her because you're passionate about her and you love her. But you want to go with more than just love. You want to be able to give her whatever it is that she needs. So you like, I can't do it with this job. Should you let this job go? That's your releasing. People, places, and things that you feel like ain't serving you, and you feel like this damn job ain't serving you. That's what you feel. Yeah. Talk to God about it. You want answers. Father God, should this person let go of this job and find them another job? Well, I'm getting here. Well, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, is your empress. That is your woman. That is your person. And you are supposed to be able to protect, provide, and lead. That's what I hear. And if your heart is telling you that you can't provide for your woman, if that's what your intuition is telling you, that you can't provide for your home, you can't take care of your family with this job, then yes, you need to find a new job in order to have a brand new fresh start. Yeah. Look, and you feel right out. In order to be the emperor to your empress, then yes, you need to find you a new job, a better paying job. You do. You need to find a new job. You need to let that job go. You need to, my Father God said you're comfortable with having nothing. That's what you're comfortable with. This is you. You're comfortable with having nothing. You should never be comfortable with having nothing. Yep. And you've been thinking about it. Should I let this job go? My Father God said yes. You're holding on to a Four Pentacles job. Four Pentacles is not making no money. You're holding on to a Four Pentacles job. Yes, you need to be. You ain't Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You ain't making no money. The sooner you get this money, it's gone. Soon as you get it, it's gone. You're not making no money. And my Father God said it's time for you to stop repeating the past. You need to release the past actions, past behavior. You want to move forward in love. Yes, you do. You want something stable. You want something solid. You want to enjoy love. You want to enjoy life. Well, let go of the past and balance out your life. Stop being stuck in low vibrational energy and walk away from what doesn't serve you and walk towards your happiness. You can have a passionate new beginning in your life, but you got to take accountability and you got to be able to admit your wrongs. You got to apologize from your heart, from whoever you need to apologize, and you got to put an ending to the old so you can have a new beginning. You have to, especially this job. Yes, Page of Cups. Stop lying to yourself about this job. You ain't making no money. And yes, this is the news that my Father God has for you. You ain't making no money. I'm talking to a King of Swords, Aries sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also talking to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male as well. I'm also talking to a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio male as well. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman. That could be a high priest. She could be a spiritual woman, as you can see. This woman is your empress. That's the only woman I see on this. I'm also talking to a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male as well. That's the only woman I see. And you want to be able to take care of your woman. Try to figure out how to do it. You ain't got no money. That's what you're saying. Well, you need a new job. You need a better paying job. You need to go to work. You need to go to work. You need to change your atmosphere. You need to change it up. When you know better, you do better. It's time for you to start doing better. My Father God said, you're too comfortable with having nothing. That's why God will rip things from us, because we're too comfortable where we are. And we should never be comfortable when we're not happy. You're comfortable with not having. You're comfortable with having a little paycheck, going from paycheck to paycheck, because you haven't came out of it. You got to release it. So you got to let go of the old so you can receive the new. Your old behaviors need to die out. You need to be, the old you need to be dead and gone. You need to step into the new you. In order to have success, it's about elevating. And you're not elevating because you're stuck in the old ways. You're thinking the same, you're acting the same, you're moving the same. Old keys don't unlock new doors. It's time for you to get some new keys, with some new doors, with some new behavior, with a new job, so you can step into this connection and be able to do new things. Okay? So, yeah. You want to go on a date, you want to wine and dine your person, well, you better listen to what God is telling you. You better listen to what God is telling you, because everything in the divine time and that things flow. If you're listening to the Most High God and you're taking what I'm telling you right now to consideration, things in your life can change and you can definitely elevate. But you have to hear God. You got to be able to take the advice, take the knowledge, and allow Him to guide you, your steps on this journey. Because right now you're comfortable with not having, and you should never be comfortable with not having. Okay? So yes, you need to find you a new job. Yes, you should, sir. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio man. All 4 of the kings don't fell out here. It is time for you to stand in your truth and be an emperor. Get grounded. It's time for you to protect, provide, and lead, honey. That's what you do. Because the emperor is all 4 kings. He gets grounded. He get in that husband energy. And he makes sure that he is taking care of family. He get in this King of Wands energy. He makes sure that he is being the visionary leader. So however he's leading, his woman is ready to follow. He gets in his King of Swords energy because he's going to stand in his truth. He's going to speak his truth so he's gonna be honest with others. So he's gonna be honest with himself so he can be honest with others. He's gonna stand in his truth. He's gonna get the truth. He's gonna seek the truth, and he is the truth. And the King of Cups, he's gonna show love, move from a heart space, be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent with showing kindness, respect. He's giving out the same love that he wants to receive. And then he get in that emperor energy, and he's all 4 kings at one. But you got to get in that emperor energy by mastering these levels of kings. That means, yeah, you need to get you a new job. And you got to release the past. You got to let it go. Yep. You got to release the past. You around a bunch of snakes. You're cooling with snakes. You're dealing with snakes. You got to release all of this. Some of y'all, it's the village you in. It's the hometown that you in. It's the neighborhood that you in. It's the family that you're surrounded. You need to release that shit because it's dried out. You see? I'm showing you. Let me show you something. Your heart is with one. See where all your emotions at? Right here. Everything else that surrounds you is dried the fuck out. It ain't producing. It ain't growing. It ain't elevating. It ain't doing nothing. There's a path that you need to get on where your emotions are, where your heart is. That's where you need to be going. So you can start flowing and elevating and moving forward. But if you continue to stay and be blind to what's going on, thinking that you're going to climb a ladder in all these dry spots, you won't. You won't. Yeah. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Have a nice one.